Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're playing more of Xenoblade 2, Torna Golden Country. Alright, let's go.
Your sword-swapping fighting style. It's very interesting, you know.
It's still quite rough, though. I'm a bit lacking in oomph.
Oomph.
It'll take me a while to get it down properly.
See, I wasn't actually talking about the power or technique.
Oh? What then?
That connection you have. Human and blade. It's like a bond of sorts. I just found it curious.
I'm sorry.
An actual bond?
It's like that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, I don't know.
It does make sense. Lady Laura is always with Jin. And you almost never find time to practice with me. It's like he's her favorite.
Come on, don't say that. I'm an equal opportunities driver.
Liar!
You're both my partners and very dear to me. There's no favoritism, swear.
Are you really sure about that?
I think Hayes is a bit jealous. I have been with you longer, after all.
You think?
She admits it. She's like, yeah, I'm jealous.
All right, then. Starting tomorrow, Hayes gets to take the lead. Good?
Wonderful!
Oh no.
You don't mind?
It's all right by me.
Adam's awake. I figured somebody would be awake. I wonder where he's going. To practice.
Do you remember? The last time we paid a visit to Indol?
What did you think?
You mean about him? Let's see. In a word, he seemed very human, protecting his heart with a mask of lies.
Are you curious what's behind it?
Not really. Most humans are like that, aren't they?
Cutting to the chase, I see. But I hear his achievements in Indol have been quite grand. The refugee protection policies from last year are his work as well.
So a hypocrite, then. Isn't that what you call the type?
Quite. I hope that's all he is.
He smiled. Did you notice?
No?
I think he might actually be enjoying this.
What?
The world in this state.
That's interesting.
You felt something was wrong, didn't you? That's why you brought me.
Don't you think they're worth saving?
If you think they are, you know you'll have my aid.
Even if you disagree?
That's not for the likes of me to decide. It's up to you humans.
Oh, you mean that time? I remember.
Okay.
What about it?
What Minoth said bothered me. I think he was talking about Malos, but his words could just as easily have applied to a Malthus.
I suppose.
What if all of this is what a Malthus...
Wants.
No.
Yeah.
What all of humanity really wants?
You don't mean it.
Hey. What are we going to do if we defeat Malice anyway?
You know. Like I told Hugo, go home and work the land. I didn't get to harvest the Grom rice this year.
Well, that might be good enough for you. Some others might not be too pleased with that.
Alright. Oh, what did they do to him?
Who is this?
Picked him up during a routine core collection. He was one of yours, right?
As we discussed, I engaged him as a broker of cores, but no more. What a waste of a human being.
That much is hard to deny.
What are you driving at?
Waste and refuse can have their own uses, I think. The project we spoke of before, I think it may be time to set it in motion.
You mean a blade eater?
His strength will grow exponentially. It will dwarf even that of a flesh eater.
And you can control him?
Oh, please. Even if we can't, there's no need to worry. After all, this is just a prototype. Sooner or later, the binding will decay and he will die. I hear he's got some connection to this paragon of Torna, you see. He'll prove useful either way. Torna, then? He's on your mind, isn't he? Malos.
Not him, but what comes after.
Jeez. I feel bad for Malice. Because, I mean, if he had any other driver, he probably would have been different. So you're trying to take down Malice. We must. He's already sunk the Coin Titan. We can't just sit back and let him destroy the whole of... the whole of Alrest. Of course we can't, but he's the Aegis, man. You can't just go up and try to fight him all on your own. You can when you got another Aegis in the party. Even still. In any case, our primary goal is to defend Torna and not necessarily to bring Malice to a grisly end. Perhaps we can even convince him to end this peacefully. You do that. It'll be a darn sight better than getting yourself killed for no good reason. Ouch. Minoth, here is a blade of Amalthus, just like Malos. I'm sure he knows far better about our chances than we do. You say he's being realistic? I am being realistic. If it's Amalthus saying the capital is the target, then it has to be true. You still trust him after everything he's done. Whatever he does is for his own benefit. You're just pawns in his game. We all are. It does seem better to act upon the information we do have rather than move around aimlessly. Alright, so what will you do now, Minoth? Now, I'll join your little traveling troupe. How else am I going to keep tabs on you? I suppose so. Yay, he's in our group. If you're going to the capital, I assume you're well equipped for the desert? Well equipped how? Oh, so you were just going to go in there and collapse from desert fever. Fantastic. Desert fever. An endemic disease caused by fungi. There's no harm to blades, but to humans it can be lethal. Why haven't we heard of this? That I forgot. Are you trying to get us killed before we even find Malus? Ha ha. Let's see to it that doesn't happen, shall we? We'll need enough medicine for Adam, Hugo, Milton, Mikhail, and me. Okay, we'll have to backtrack a bit, but they should have something back at the resistant camp. If we can collect the ingredients, they should be able to make enough antimycotics for all 5 of us humans. What do we need? Alright. I might have them already.
We shall handle it.
Alright, so I got that. I need some more of those. Alright, cool.
Even on familiar
Mungo.
ground, we must stay
Make
vigilant.
medicine, Mungo. Hello there, Mungo. Prince Adam and your companions by your side? If I may boldly guess, were you so kind as to come here in order to obtain some desert provoking preparations? Bang on the mark. Here's enough tawny carrots and this extract for several people's share of remedies. Oh, very good. It never hurts to be well provisioned. You've no idea how touched I am. This gladdens not only my heart, but those of the resistance and the people of Aleta. Huh? Looks like you finally found it within you to bear the burdens of Torna. Your Majesty, wonderful. Sorry, Mungo, I'm not sure I follow you. To think this day would finally come. The long years I've spent waiting for your Majesty to ascend the throne. What? Adam, you aren't thinking of doing anything like that, are you? No, the thought never crossed my mind. Where is all this coming from, Mungo? Yes. His Majesty the King has a kind heart, no doubt about it. A little too kind at times to do what he must. I feel that many of the subjects long for decisive and resolute leadership, such as the Prince could offer. Prince Adam, if only I could lay claim to such irresistible charisma. Your Imperial Majesty, what a thing to say. Prince Adam possesses great virtue, but I must humbly assert that your Majesty has at least an equal portion. I concur absolutely with him. Your Majesty, I really think you're making too much of this of mine. Anyway, I could never usurp a lawful ruler or bloodline. I want to go to the royal capital, but only to protect Torna, not to take it over. Really? Well, that's a terrible shame. If you ask me, Your Majesty, I don't know if you were serious or not there, Mungo, but either way, that kind of talk is unwise to say the least. Prince Zeta is notoriously insecure. If he heard something like that, things could get pretty interesting. Interesting? It's all right for some. Anything's interesting when you can just sit back and watch from the sidelines. Well, I was certainly moved by your declaration of loyalty, Your Majesty. I promise to be a little more discreet about my hopes for you to ascend the throne from now on. Then you can stop addressing me as Your Majesty? Well then, my good. For how much can we acquire your fine... What is this? Your fine dessert medicine. Ah yes, the purpose of your visit. Forgive me, I got a little sidetracked there. I'll just take the ingredients and combine them. Well, that was really weird. There we are. Desert Medicine for 5. Thank you, Mungo. Alright then, now at last we can finally cross Lip Bridge and make for the capital. I pray for the safety of your journey, your majesty. First, you gotta break the enemy, then you gotta topple them.
Give me a shout next time something happens.
Oh, already a cutscene. Nice house.
Very good. We can stay here for the day.
Something wrong?
No, but this place is familiar somehow. It feels like it anyway.
Is it possible you've been here before?
I have no memory of it.
He just
But
feels
still.
it.
Maybe you could just have a little walk around. Something might jog your memory.
Yeah, maybe so.
Alright, so now we gotta talk to these people. Hi. I did not read any of that. My bad. Only rare to meet drivers and their blades. I came here to investigate monsters, huh? It's quite delightful, an old lady. Wouldn't trade it for the world. You seem like reliable young tykes. Maybe I'll tell you about it someday. If you want to know more about this village, though, you'll have to ask someone else. I'm just a visitor here. How are you? Well met there, travelers. Oh, so the repairs to the bridge are finished, are they? We were a sleepy village to begin with, but after the bridge fell, our trickle of visitors dried up completely. I'm glad the bridge is fixed. Say, if you're planning on crossing the desert from here, it'd be a good idea to step in the inn first. It's tough for the desert, even for travelers and blades. Well, that didn't help me at all. How about you, Theo? Travelers and blades! If you were to cross the desert, would you come and stay in my inn? I don't have much to share with you, but will you let me do what I can? There's a reason I've been running this inn for the past 70-odd years. Yeah, sure. Please come in.
Hey, you! You wouldn't be Ornelia's former blade, would you?
Ornelia? No, I'm...
From the Territorial Defense Corps! It is you!
What?
Oh.
Oh, I remember 'em well. Even though I was knee-high to a grasshopper back then. With that sword slung across your back, you were so cool. If you hadn't come when you did, our village would have been... Oh, yes!
So he was a good guy in his
The
past,
house you used to
too.
live in is still out there on the outskirts.
House?
Yeah, this is the house.
I'll check out the back.
Good.
This is where he finds a book.
now terribly desolate.
Hmm.
I heard it's been 90 years, but... What is it? Did you remember something?
No, it's nothing.
How weird would it be to know that
Really?
you had a past life,
That's
but you
too
can't
bad.
remember anything?
I would have liked
Any
to
of
have
your
learned
friends,
about the old you.
anybody. I guess it's kind of like reincarnation in a way.
I
You just continue going, but
who
you
I
never
am.
remember the lives you've lived
I do not
before.
change.
Hmm.
Laura, you okay?
What happened?
You got me right here. My heart's pounding!
What?
But
That was such an awesome line!
what?
Jin, you didn't even realize, did you? Sometimes you'll say something and I'll just swoon.
But
I don't think any girl could refuse you.
no, I didn't mean to.
Oh my god.
Nuh-uh! You're smooth and you know it.
Laura, what do you...
Good times, smiling faces. It's her, right? Or Nelia here?
Yes. Yes, I think it is.
Standing next to you, with such a goofy, blissful smile. It has to be, I'm sure of it.
Are you?
Jealous?
Hey, we should take a photo.
Really?
She's
Of us
jealous.
together.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. When did this become a group thing?
I
And
love it.
Jin?
Come now, Laura. We all drink from the same well, don't we? That's a wise saying, I think.
I don't think that's strictly applicable here.
You can't have done this in secret anyway.
I've never done this before. Feels nice.
Your Majesty, if I may say, it's no time for levity.
Ijian, relax. You should be open to new experiences.
Oh, who did we fall in with here?
Okay, ready for the photo? Everyone say, Glarna! There.
I love that picture. Oh, it's so cool. Even Mythra's smiling. Hmm. Laura's
How
hanging
long
out
have
with the
you been
kids.
with Adam?
3 years, maybe? 1 year with Mythra. When my village washed away in a flood, Adam was the one that helped us out.
Right. So it wasn't the war then?
No, it was. Resources were running low, so we stripped the mountain bare. That's what caused the flood. Hey, Laura.
Hmm?
You were looking for your mother, right? Did you get separated during the war?
If only that were the case. There are some things you don't know about me.
Things?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
Mother used to work as hired help. When I was about 10, she was working as a maid. That was when Jin came into my life.
You were a driver at 10?
That's right. Things immediately turned bloody. I had to get out of there in a hurry. 17 years later, here I am.
Wow! You don't look 27. I would have said 20 at most.
Yeah, I would have too.
Hey, flattery will get you everywhere.
I thought she was a teenager still.
Well, just like me and Mick, I guess.
Yeah, like plenty of kids out there. That's why I'd like to help, stand by them. Just like Jin always stood by me. It's almost more real than real family. Right? Don't you think, Mick? What? No reaction? I'm really trying here, you know.
Ah, it's fine. He's smiling on the inside.
Well now, you can tell.
Sorta.
I see. Well, I'm feeling all inspired now. Just the spirit we'll need if we're going to set this world to rights.
Yeah!
Who's that? Oh, Mythra. Okay. Oh, she's so happy.
You can join in, you know.
What's that?
You don't need to ostracize yourself for being an Aegis.
That's not what I'm...
I happen to think you've got a lot going for you, you know?
She's still trying to learn how to interact with people.
Should we really be bringing the kids along?
Yes, you cannot
Are
leave
you
them.
worried?
I'm
Allrest is a dangerous place right now. The war reaches everywhere.
sure we can keep them safe in a normal fight. But if...
Where are you going?
I want to speak with Adam.
At this time of night?
I'll see what he thinks about it. And if his mind is made up, there's still no harm done.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! How long have you been there? Hey! What are you doing in my bed?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Ah! Get out! Interloper! Monster!
Hey, quit it! This is where I sleep. It ain't your bed, lady.
Mythra's walking again. Oh, sleepwalking.
Oh, you're such a pain in everyone's bum. You know that. You simpleton.
Hey, wait a minute. Calm down, both of you. Ow! Take it down. No!
Good to know
What's all
she's
the
always
noise?
done that.
Is something up?
It's probably better to sit this one out.
Perhaps that's wise.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just ask him tomorrow.
Okay, that was cute. Oh, Mythra.
Morning.
Morning.
You're hurt. Are you okay?
Yes, I imagine I'll live.
Sounded like quite a scene.
Yes, well, I was just collateral damage. Before, you said if you met a child in whom you saw something of yourself, you'd want to help them. I don't have the heart to leave them here.
I know. And they've got their own concerns. They want to create a place for themselves in this world.
At their age, it's remarkable.
I think it's on us to see they don't come to harm.
Right. And what a charge it is.
Alright, so we're bringing them with us, right? Right, all ready for a quick mosey across the desert? And that is assuming you all got your medicine? Right there. I won't leave my side. How about you, Milton, Makai? We're all good. I've been keeping tabs on him since morning. Then let's embrace the arid beauty of the Denag Desert. We'll be able to see the capital before long. I hope we won't get lost out there. We don't have the luxury. The capital needs to be informed of Mallo's intention as soon as possible. Then let us make haste. Alright, so I'm probably gonna make it across the desert and then I'm going to call it quits, because I'm probably gonna go back through the desert and level up some more.
Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
I keep looking at my
Doesn't seem
recording
so
now,
bad.
making sure that it doesn't change my settings again. Wow. So I'm here. Let's get into the capital. That wasn't bad. I do need to go back and level up though. Okay, let's watch this.
That's not right.
What's that?
What's not right?
This Titan. Why isn't it in its real form?
You noticed?
What do you mean?
That isn't the original form of the Tornan Titan. In ancient times, the Tornan Titan held awesome power. Torna made use of that power to dominate all rest for 1,000 years.
Uh-oh. For Titans, I feel so bad for the freaking Titans. Just stop. They're so docile and nice
But the
usually.
power was shut away in the reign of Electos I. Since then, the Titan has looked like this. See that glowing sphere in the castle tower? That forms the seal.
Is that what Malice is aiming for?
Why would he do that? Wouldn't it be a threat to him too?
Truthfully, I don't know myself. But in any case, if he makes a move for it, it is clear what we must do.
Agreed.
You can see the palace in the distance. We should head there first. Offer our report to His Majesty.
Oh, okay. Is that his father or brother? No, his brother hasn't took up the throne yet, I don't think. Or has he? But I have a feeling he's not gonna be happy to see Adam. Oh no. Well, we're here. But I want to go see the king now. So I'm gonna go talk to the king real quick. Lord Adam, and Your Majesty Emperor Hugo? I expect there must be some sort of emergency. Mr. Amathus is also gracing us with his presence. Oh no. Please wait here. I'll inform the king you've arrived. Oh no. He's already here. Alright,
Malos aims for the seal?
Yes. He draws ever closer to the capital, leaving destruction in his wake. Our path here was littered with the wounds of his procession, my lord.
So, the Quester's report was true. Noble Hugo. At this time of grave peril, you have afforded us your trusty aid. Your due will be our eternal thanks.
I'm scarcely worthy of it, Your Majesty. As the Titans breathe, I merely followed Prince Adam against the peril we face. In truth, it is to him that your kind praise is due.
They don't want to praise Adam.
The trust of the dread Ardanian throne. 'Tis a much valued gift to our young scion of Ileta. Mark it well.
Oh, he hates him.
It gladdens me.
Your most noble honors pierce my unworthy heart, my lord.
Begging your pardon, Lord, would that honor were the only currency in this grave business. An armed band transgressed the sacred boundaries of the capital without regal assent.
What?
The act merits bitter punishment.
Suppose you that our soldiers can subdue Malos alone?
I don't...
Indeed. The army of resistance fearlessly dashes to our nation's aid. They tremble not in the face of the mightiest of foes. To punish them is unthinkable.
Yes, but...
Zeta, what does not bend only breaks. We must suffer to Adam his just bounty. I hereby enfeoff you as Lord of Heblin.
Oh,
This is too
he's
much
so
for me, my
upset.
lord.
He's so
First,
upset.
I must busy myself with the command of the resistance force. We can't allow Malos to take the seal. I'd be much obliged if you could grant permission for the resistance to move freely within your lands, Lord.
As you wish. Brave soldiers of Torna, hear your king. Our country must make its own sacrifice to halt the terrible power of the Aegis.
Indol, too, pledges its flesh and blood to the cause. I humbly confess that it was my own lack of foresight which brought us to this pass.
Yeah, I don't like him. Okay.
My brother, or rather, my lord, what is your aim? Why give Heblin to Adam?
He has declined our offer. Perhaps our good wishes suffice.
Yet still he holds all the power. He makes allies of foreign lords without permission and gathers together a fighting force.
Zeta, my brother, hear me well. The sickened world rests heavy upon my crown. I fear too heavy for my mortal neck.
Majesty.
And this disorderly throne is more apt for one such as Adam.
No, he doesn't want it.
Brother, you mean to set my birthright on the caitiff's shoulders?
Oh, he's gonna get killed by his own brother, I think. Yeah, I can finally breathe. What's wrong? You got asthma or something? It's alright, there's no need for concern. Lady Laura gets like this whenever she has to deal with formal situations. That's not ideal. You want to talk, you've been waiting outside the whole time, just idling by yourself. That's so selfish. Cut him some slack, Laura. Minoth had good reason not to go, especially when his least favorite individual was attending. Least favorite? Wait, you mean a Malthus, don't you? I'm sorry, I didn't. I'm fine, I'm a coward, I admit it. We should endeavor to make sure that Minoth steers well clear of that question in future. So Adam, what's our next course of action? We may have warned them in time, but there's no telling when Malice might launch his attack. Indeed, we can start by taking a stroll around the city and seeing what the residents have to say. You can't be serious. Malice is virtually breathing down our necks and you want to waste time catching up? That's not what this is. We'd get to learn the lay of the land too, and we'd get an idea of the overall mood. He's right. Establishing a good rapport with the residents will give us an edge when time comes. Perhaps the Aegis feels that she can handle this situation all on her own? Fine, whatever. You all know better than me, so go on ahead. Bunch of bullies. You were not saying it to be mean, Mythra. We all have to make concessions, and I think even you understand now. You've really matured, you know. Am I supposed to take that as a compliment? You should. Adam's been looking out for you this whole time. You know, he's being honest. Agreed. You should take his praise at face value. Now, let's set up to explore the city. Plenty of atmosphere to soak up. Okay. Nice. Okay, that's it for now, guys. Alright, guys, so that was more of Xenoblade DLC, and I love it. I will be playing more of this, so look forward to that. And if you're new, please like, subscribe, ring the bell for notification. Thank you all so much for watching. You have a good day, good night, bye-bye.